Hey everyone, MDR TV here. Why did that sound like? Everybody, MDR TV here. Welcome back to another video. Today this is the second video on this channel, and today we are going to be taking a look at backyard photography. Now, a lot of people, and I hear this a lot all over the place that photography, what you can do with photography is limited by your location. This is not true. You can literally take a good photo of anything if you know what you're doing. And so that's what I'm here doing today. I'm going to be going outside in my backyard with my annoying barking dogs in the background, by the way. Just heads up. And I'm going to be taking some awesome photos just in my backyard without, because so much to it. I'm going to go take photos of my backyard. Okay, what do you want me to say? You're not limited by your location. You can just head out in your backyard and you know what you're doing. You take a good photo. Yeah, positivity. For this video, I'm going to be using the Canon EOS 1500D. It's my only DSLR camera, and you know what? I love it. I've heard some people give it negative reviews. This camera is pretty good because of its incredibly lightweight material. It's made of like this plastic, which means that the overall price of the camera is cheaper, but it's not necessarily a bad thing because of this plastic, it's incredibly lightweight. So it's a really good travel camera. You can take it anywhere and not expect it to be heavy. You can carry it around your neck. You don't even really have to hold it. It's just super light. Really good for traveling. Really good for taking photos outdoor. It's a struggle with taking videos. I wouldn't recommend it as a vlogging camera. This is why I'm using my phone for this recording, because when indoor, I don't know why, I might just have to fiddle around with my settings and stuff, but whenever I try to take an image inside, or whenever I try to take a video inside, it's always really dark, and I've tried to go through settings, I can't find anything to fix it. I don't know what's up with that. Now let's turn this bad boy on. So for the purposes of this video, why is my aperture weird? Cannot adjust aperture because no lens attached. That's just lovely, isn't it? Hang on. Let me just detach you and then pro camera person at work here. There we go. Okay. So ISO speed throughout this video I mostly used 6400 just because where I'm not now. This is later after the recording of the photography, by the way. But when I recorded the rest of the video, it was started at 5 o'clock and ended it at started it at 4:45, and then I think I finished it at 6. I think. Anyway, it was decently late, so it was lots of pretty dark, lots of shadow. So I was using an ISO speed of 6400, or 6400. I would usually recommend for afternoon shoots like this to be you want your shots to be around 1600 to 6400, just because it depends what light levels you are, but I don't really go below that when I'm outdoors unless it's like 12 o'clock and it's super bright out, because that's the difficulty with living in Australia. It's always usually bright, which means ISO speed is always changing. Now for aperture, I'm using 5.6. The reason why I have it so low is because when I'm out in my backyard, I like to take photos of flowers, as you'll soon discover. Flower photography is probably flowers probably some of the easiest things to take photos of. You just need to look for the right one, and it's pretty simple to take a photo of flower. You just get a close-up shot of one, and you can do all sorts of editing features and stuff with it. And with a low aperture, it means that the background of the flower is going to be completely blurred out, and so it's created this really cool photo, which is awesome. And you can tell that I like taking photos of flowers if you followed my Instagram, which I recommend you do, at mdrtv_, by the way. Now for shutter speed, I think I was working 1 out of 1000, which makes this look very dark inside. But the reason why I was doing that is because this was just me being cautious. So if I ended up wanting to try and take a photo of like one of my dogs running, which I never got because they are not very photogenic, my dogs, but that was just in case I wanted to get some moving shots of my dogs, but which I never ended up doing. But yep, so I was using 1 out of 1000 shutter speed. Now that I've got all the settings and crap out of the way, let's move on to the video. Let's go take some awesome photos. Hope you guys enjoy. Oh, lovely day. Look at that view. Not to flex. Hello, puppies. Hey, Chip. This is me, Chip. The other two are somewhere. So we have Chip here. What do you? No, don't you stop. Oh, bless you. And you're barking. Shush! We got Tessie here. Hello, Tessie. And Ben. Oh. Let's get this over and done with. Buffet. Very cool. So I'm just down in my yard now. You can see there's a bunch of lots of gardens. My mother loves gardens. Gardens everywhere. Okay, so which is perfect for me because it means. Shut up, dog. So with lots of flowers around the place, that completely threw me off. There was lots of flowers in the background. There's perfect opportunities to take photos, alright? And I think that what we're going to do first is we're just going to take a couple photos. This is why I usually like to take photos in my backyard. I think I did one last week. Yeah, I did one chose one photo. I took many, but I chose one photo. It's up on my Instagram. You can go check it out. Probably Instagram will be linked, or not linked, but you know, it will be name of my Instagram. That will be in the description below. You can go check that out if you want to see any previous photos I've taken, as well as the ones that will be included in this video. So let's get into it. So when you're looking for photos or flowers, you tend to you want to choose specific ones. So you want to be looking for specific flowers that are incredibly vibrant. Like see this color? This color is perfect, but this bush is a bit dead. Well, it's not dead, but it's a bit small. It's been trimmed down, and that flower is also too small for us. So what we want to be looking for when it comes to taking photos of flowers, ouch. We want to be looking for, I think over here, yep, here we go. We want to be looking for flowers that stick out from the rest, you know. They're usually much larger than the others, and they stick out much more than any of the other flowers. So, I reckon this would be, right to you. Thank you, Chip, for that interruption. I reckon this will be the photo we'll be taking today. Oh, this branch is a bit snapped. Huh. I reckon I could get a photo of it and try to avoid... Just make it so you can't see the snap in that branch. I reckon that'll be fine. Okay. Right, let's get this. Cool. Image is a bit dark though. Okay, image is a bit dark. I'm at the max ISO speed that my camera can go. Unfortunately, it's a bit dark for me because of the big shed next to it, casting a big shadow over all the flowers, which is causing the images to look really dark. But I'll go into my photo editing app later and probably try and change that later. You know what, the more I think about it, I actually really like this image as dark. I was going to light it up. I think I still might light it up a little bit. But that looks like super cool. As like a dark image, it looks super moody. Most of my photos usually are pretty dark anyway. But as like a dark image, it looks incredibly emotional and moody. I'm gonna only change that a little bit, I reckon. You found a stick, have you? Give me that. Nope. Okay, never mind. You want the stick, that's fine. You gonna let me have the stick? No, shush. Give me the stick. No, you don't the stick. Ow. The Spidey pink one looks cool. Now see how it's separated from the rest of the bush? Makes it so much better of an image. What? Come here, come here, come here. Yes. The stick. Best the stick, you dumb dog. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I've only taken photos of flowers, right? And you're probably wondering, well, that's all good and all. It's all good and all, you're taking photos and stuff. What about, you know, what if you don't have flowers? What if you're just in a straight plain, maybe some grass backyard? You know, don't have flowers or a big backyard like some of you might say I do, right? But you, that's when you begin to get things with creative. Start using objects from inside your house. Like, there's one photo that I took last week. I posted it also on my Instagram, and it's just one with my. Let me show you this. Hang on. I can't. I need to turn this around, don't I? Nope. Okay. I can't. Well, can I get them in frame? These shoes down there. Anyway, I used that shoe, and what I did is I placed it in the grass, not right here, but in the grass on the ground, and I just took a low shot with the camera, so that all the grass was created kind of like this frontal ground in front of the photo, so it created like layers, and it looked pretty cool because you saw the bottom of the shoe combined with like the longish grass. It created a really cool effect. So you just kind of need to experiment with things. I think what I'm going to do now, windy jeebus, I'm going to try and recreate that same sort of photo, but instead of using, you know, my shoe, I want to try and use something like maybe a soccer ball or something. That'd be pretty cool. Cookies. Let's see if I have enough skills to do this one-handed. Hey dog. No, it's not playtime. I can't even put it in the keyhole properly, apparently. This one should be open already. Sweet! Right, what's going on? Okay. Lego and shit. Where are my balls at? I have so much fucking Lego. That's all Lego. All that down there's Lego. That's just cleaning shit, apparently. This is Lego. That's I think that's got Lego stuff in it. Lego everywhere. Where the hell are my balls at? I hope they're in here. There might be something cool that we can take a photo of in here, actually. On the quest to find my balls. Ah! Haha! Jackpot! Cool skis. Now I've actually had this one right here since I was 4 years old. That's ridiculous. Basketballs look cool and all. I mean, I've always been a fan of soccer, so we're going to go with the soccer ball. How is this still reasonably pumped up? With Nerf guns and shit in there. This is still apparently reasonably pumped up for a soccer ball. That's, or football, or wherever the hell you're from. That's pretty cool. I'm going to use this one because colors are much more vibrant. Should hopefully make a much more, much better photo, I think, in my opinion. I was about to say it was to be the perfect place for it, but of course there's a big dollop of dog shit. Why you always gotta ruin things for me? Where's Benny? Hey Benny, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. What's she doing? What's she doing? That's a good boy. Okay, cool. Maybe here. Yeah, this'll do. That's what will work. Nope, come back. My old soccer days. Remember these. Okay, sit there. Don't move. Seriously, just bring me a... Where'd you get that from? Give me. Don't. Give me that. Oh, okay, bye then. I kind of chose a bad time of day to do this photo shoot, because while I'm doing this, it's starting to become pretty dark. Because where my house is positioned, My hair's going everywhere because it's windy. Where my house is positioned with all the trees and... Shut up! All the trees and stuff, it's... Down here. It's making all the freaking shadows just cast over my whole yard. Which is causing all this freaking dog. It's causing all these photos to turn out pretty dark. I think it still could look cooler. Honestly, I think the theme of the really dark and moody emotional photos could actually work really well. And my dog won't shut the fuck up.